Hello, Larry here. Larry's Vintage and Camber Custom. How you all doing? So the good people at Topdon, you may have heard of them. They do various car sort of OBD2 scanners and system diagnostics machines and stuff like that. So last year I went over to Topdon from Snap-on, believe it or not, because Snap-on were prohibitively expensive on their updates on the software, over 700 quid plus the VAT, just for an annual update. So I got rid of that machine, the Ethos Edge, and got this, the RT Diag Pro, which is a fine machine. I have no issues with it at all. It's been really good, to be honest with you. And let me put that down for a sec. And that has 30 or 31 sort of reset procedures. It's bi-directional and stuff like that. Now, for mobile, I also have this little beastie here, which is the Topdon TopScan, which is a small unit like this. Then you plug in and you have the app on your phone, Bluetooth's over across to your phone. And that is actually a really good little unit, and I've used that several times now for DPF regen, basic diagnostics. There was an electronic parking brake release, and a few other bits and pieces, as well as the obvious sort of service light resets and stuff like that. Anyway, Topdon announced that they have the CarPal coming out, which is their latest Bluetooth vehicle diagnostic dongle. I'm reading off the box there. And so I applied to be a beta tester, and today it arrived. Okay, so I'm going to show you that unit. Here it is in the little box. To be honest, not dissimilar to the, in fact, exactly the same size as the TopScan box. Right, now the TopScan unit is that, okay, and the CarPal unit is that. So visually very similar. This has kind of got a little bit more modern funky design physically, so I'm going to get this out to a car out the front of my workshop and get it plugged in and see what it does. So obviously you have to download the app, which I've actually done that on another phone I've got, because hopefully I want to be able to film what I'm doing on the app, and I can't do that unless I just take screenshots, and that's not going to be very helpful for you guys. So I use Apple phones, and you can download it to Android devices as well, obviously. So that's what the app looks like, that one there. And should download and install the app. It's on Google Play, called CarPal, Topdon CarPal. Same with the, I'm reading this off the little instruction sheet that comes on it. You add the VCI, you add the device to it. I'll go through this. I have got a Topdon account, so we'll add the device. We'll see how easy that is to do, and once it's all on there, and we'll see exactly where we're at, to be honest, and see how easy. You know what, I can't see there'll be any problems with it, because to be honest, the TopScan was spot on for me. It did what it said on the tin, and I haven't had any problems with either of their bits of equipment. So let's see what this does and doesn't do, and let's go out to the car and have a mess about of it. So I'm at my car now, and I have signed my account into the app, which is easy enough to do. I just sent them my email. They sent me a authorization code. I already had an account anyway, but because I'm using a different device to sign in, it's had to send me a code. So now it's just saying add the device. So let's see if I can do this and walk you through it. There's a lot of sunlight out here, unfortunately, so let's see what's going on. So add device, plug the CarPal into the vehicle's OBD2 port, which we will do now. The OBD port being down here. This is a Nissan Qashqai 2013. Okay, so we're there. As far as possible, avoid contact. Right, poor contact. Next, start vehicle engine. Not sure we actually need to start the engine, do we? There we go. Red light on. The car indicates powered on. Engine. Hang on a minute then. Let's always leave my car in gear, so, or this one anyway. Let's put that there. Switch the aircon off. Here we go. Sorry about this. I'm trying to do this with two phones. So let's start vehicle engine. Next. After confirming the green indicator light on the device is on, click the next button to search for Bluetooth. After the connection is successful, the blue indicator light will be on. So we've got a green light on there, on the unit. Please connect to the Bluetooth device and options on your phone settings. Connect now. Bluetooth, let's click on, that, yeah. Click that off, put it back on. Let's see what it's going to give us, if anything. Allow CarPal access to Bluetooth. There we go, that's fine, hopefully. Oh, here we go, sorry. My bad. I'm not great with these things, believe it or not. CarPal would like to communicate. Allow. Okay. So let's see if I can get you there. There we go. So full vehicle health check. Give your car a thorough health check. Let's do that. Tips. Add VCI first. Add. No devices found yet. Add device. Connected successfully. Current device supports a vehicle, 3 vehicle makes. Select it now. Select now. Currently 3 vehicle makes are supported. So I'm going to go to, so obviously they haven't given me full access to everything because we're in beta testing mode here. So Nissan, alright, confirm. Confirm to select the current Nissan make. You can modify it later on device management. Confirm. Vehicle make. Enter full vehicle health check. Here we go. So it's reading codes. Oh, you can see me there. Look at that. Right. So it's reading. It says read VIN. Now, funny thing is with this car, my TopScan and my RT-Diag Pro neither actually read the VIN on this car. So I might well have to enter the make and the model of it manually, but you never know. Does take a couple of minutes, so I will just jabber on a little bit. Now I'm not being paid or anything by Topdon. I am a supporter of Topdon equipment, and as such they've sent me this. This is a completely unbiased, really. I know they've sent me this for free, but they've sent me it for beta testing to see if things can be improved, stuff like that. So just realised my phone down there is a little bit dusty, isn't it? Have to clean that off in a minute. 100%. Enter the VIN code. What? I don't know what a VIN code is. Do I have to? I'm gonna have to go and look the VIN code up now. So I'm just gonna go off of here a sec and I'm gonna go and look it up. All right, it'll be on the VIN plate under the windscreen. So I'm gonna switch this off for a sec, come back here in a minute. I would also clean the screen on this. Look at all this dust, it's disgusting. Right, catch up in a minute. So I entered the VIN code, and quick as you like, it seems to have downloaded a bunch of stuff. Unzipping the vehicle software. It's the VIN code. Tap read and require VIN. Confirm. Let's confirm where we are. Different countries there, and I'm gonna guess that we can scan down or up or whatever you want to call it, and eventually get to UK. So it's a Qashqai, not a +2. It's a what is it? I'm going to go with that one. There we go. Vehicle profile. So let's just auto scan and scan. So that's going to, well, I've got to be honest. So compared to the top scan, the CarPal so far, although I did have to enter the VIN manually, it does look better and a bit more intuitive. I've got a couple of engine faults up there, but they are historic as far as I know, because I know that where I took the I actually took the EGR valve off and gave it a thorough clean out as it was throwing up a code before, and I thought it was down to a DPF, and I unblocked a DPF with a regen using the top scan, and then it was chucking up the EGR codes kind of on the same line, so I took the EGR valve off. Rather than just replacing it, I gave it a really good clean out. So that was okay, but sometimes it seems to lose its position a little bit, so I suspect there's a little bit of dirt in there or something. Score for vehicle health diagnostics. Your vehicle has troubles. Please generate a diagnostic report. Try to clear the trouble codes and maintain your vehicle in time to avoid risks in advance. Okay, so let's go to report. All right, there's the it's done a lot of miles. Okay, let's just confirm that. And 8 systems were scanned, and one of them was detected with DTCs, diagnostic trouble codes, I suppose that means. Altogether 2 DTCs were found. For safe driving, please read and report carefully and perform a related repair in timely manner. Health report DTC engine fault 2. Oh, can't click on that. Oh, here we go. So, oh yeah, there we go. History. So we've got EGR valve position control, which I knew about because it a little bit dirt in it and it lost its position. It didn't close up properly. This consistent multiplex signal I'm not too sure about, but it I'm going to save that anyway. Okay, so we've saved that. Test results are for vehicle maintenance reference and for data analysis only. Well done. Vehicle health report. So if we go back one, all right, so let's clear the DTCs. All right, so this doesn't normally take very long, so I don't know why that kept coming up then. Well, it came up again, but ignore, whatever. So let's go back one. Is that, what does it say here? Show all. Let's go back one again. Are you sure you want to exit auto scan? Confirm. Let's go back to main menu. Sure you want to exit? Yes. Let's go back again. So we've got that. Alright, and so we've got the Nissan. Current device supports 2 vehicle makes now. Select it now. I don't know what that's about. Oh, somebody commenting on something else. Device manager. Engine inspection, data stream. Oh, battery tester. Let's see what's happening there. Start testing. Turn off all systems. Start vehicle. Oh, I've done that. Battery testing. This is quite useful actually, the battery testing. That definitely hasn't got that on the, not to this level. It hasn't. I think it's got a very basic voltage. Tells you if you've got the voltage on the top scan, but this does seem to be a little bit more informative. You don't really want to see my ugly face, but there you go. Sorry about that. Test time out. Please try again. Engine inspection. Maintenance. Okay, maintenance. So oil, throttle, electronic parking brake, battery, DPF, TPMS. So this has only got six maintenance things. There's 8 on the top scan Lite and 13 on the Top Scan Pro. Although, if I'm totally honest with you, on the Top Scan Pro, out of the 13, you won't use them all. You know, things like sunroof position, seat position, I think that's a bit debatable. This one's quite useful. Tire pressure monitoring. Let's see what it says on the DPF. Let's see what it comes up with. Proceeding, enter VIN manually, blah blah blah, confirm, and we'll scroll up. UK, Qashqai, that one, confirm again. So after diesel particulate, DPF replacement, after engine, service regen. So if I click that, sorry, it's going out of focus there. So if I click the service regen, it will regenerate the DPF. That takes, that actually does take a little bit of time. It takes about 30 minutes. It gets it up to speed. The hot functions. So let's go back one. Oil, I don't think there's any oil reset. There's no oil reset on this. That'll be for things like the BMWs and stuff like that, I guess. Let's just see what it says. Qashqai, that one. Press and hold the trip button on the instrument panel, release the button until current mileage interval, and wrench icon on the dashboard start flashing. Just trip button again. Yeah, well, that doesn't do that on this, so that's actually fairly irrelevant, that. But that's quite a good feature. Yeah, that's, oh, there we go. So let's have a look at throttle, electronic. Well, I haven't got an electronic parking brake on this. I haven't got any of those features on this. So what's HU test light program? Simply use your CarPal to read vehicle data, then hit the feedback icon on the model page. Send it your feedback log. The more you submit, the higher you rank, the more you win. I don't know anything about that, but $54. Wow. So if you do a lot of testing with it, then obviously you're going to get a lot more rewards and stuff, I suppose, like developers rewards and stuff like that. And I suppose that helps them. It helps them develop a better product. That's okay. Data stream. Let's see if no trouble codes, because I've cleared them. Malfunction indicator lamp, engine coolant temperature. This is all quite useful stuff. Engine RPM, vehicle sensor intake air, air flow from mass air, absolute throttle position. Wow, it's actually pretty good. And intake, OBD requirements, fuel rail pressure. Oh wow, that's actually quite impressive, that, for what it is. I like that. It's got a record button there, so obviously you can drive along, I suppose, and record data stream. Engine inspection, engine failure, detailed inspection, battery test. What's HUD when it's at home? Not sure what that is. Oh, heads. I just realised heads up display. Yeah, of course. Okay, that's irrelevant for me. So, yeah, that doesn't matter. But I suppose with some vehicles, performance test. Okay, there's some pretty good features on here so far. I am going to actually look deeper into this, but I'm pretty impressed with this so far. Now, I'm not sure how much this is going to be. I do know that my Top Scan light, I paid 50 quid. It was on offer. I paid 50 quid on Amazon, and that comes with a year's free software updates. My RT Diag Pro came with 2 years of software updates, and it's then £250 a year. This won't be anything like that. I would guess that there's costs involved with this system. I'm not sure what they are yet. It came with 3 available manufacturers on here out of the list, and I presume that's because it's a beta test model. I would imagine also that you have to purchase, it seems to be the route that other OBD2 systems have gone down, where you have to purchase add-ons. If you look at people like Carly, which incidentally, you read the reports on them online, a lot of people getting extra money taken out of their bank and God knows what. So I would not get involved with that at all. But with regards to this system, it seems yeah, I would think that's the way that they're going. I'm not sure. I don't know that for a fact, but it could well be that when you get the final version, it has all of the vehicles on it, like for the first year or something, then you pay after that. I really don't know. Or it might be that this is aimed at people just entering the 1 or 2 cars that they've got, and using it just for that. So it doesn't look like it's got any bi-directional capabilities with regards to testing actuators in, where, I don't know, throttle bodies or EGR valves, things like that you'd have on bigger scanners. And also I'm not sure about coding injectors either, which I think the Topscan can do in a limited capacity. I know my RT Diag can. I just haven't had cause to use it for that. I hope in some way you found this video useful. Sorry I've rattled on for quite a while. This is brand new, it only arrived to me today, so I will be testing it out more thoroughly. I'm sorry that this is one phone recording another phone and stuff like that, but for now it's a pretty impressive unit, and let's wait and see. There'll be there's a few beta testers around. Let's see what they come up with. I do know that I won't be using this for hundreds of tests that they're hoping people will do. I wish I did that many checks with it, but I don't. I do a lot of basic old school mechanical work, okay, so which doesn't require electronic trouble codes, sort of things like that, having been an old school sort of Ford mechanic and all that. So but we live and learn, and like I say, the unit does look cool. It seems to be okay so far, and I'm quite impressed. The heads-up display thing is very cool. So I guess has some sort of bi-directional capability, because you can adjust that and change settings on that. So yeah, anyway, like and subscribe below, share the video if you like, and if you want to see anything more on it or any of my other testers, let me know, and I could always place a video up. That's fine. Meanwhile, stay safe, and I'll see you on the next one. Right, so I did just change the sequence of the battery test. I turned the engine off, turned everything off, then went through exactly as it said on the screen, and got a good positive resulting test. Shows you the real-time voltage, so we can tell if you rev up, yeah, regulator's working all right. That's startup data, before starting, starting moment, after starting. Yeah, okay, so it does, it's sort of live data, if you like. So I'm going to copy that and complete. Doesn't give you the option to send that as feedback actually, so I won't. Maintenance, no, we did that. Just looking if there's anything else. Performance test, it's not applied to hard or anything like that. Oh, there we go, look at that. So this is quite cool. So I've gone into performance test mode. Let's rev it up. Wow, it's performing. Actually, I quite like that. I'm not sure what I'd use it for in a Nissan Diesel, if I'm honest with you. But I think that if you're, yeah, so it's got time, top speed, engine load, coolant temperature. So I guess if you've got yourself a little M series, M Sport Beamer or something like that, and you want to have a bit of a potter up the road and see what your ETs are and all that sort of stuff, and that's pretty cool. No test data. So let's go back, and yeah, I think we're done there. So yeah, that's cool. I've spotted that bit, so I thought I'd better add that into the video. See you later. Sorry about this, I keep finding useful little bits of this. So there's a bit on here that says, see in the middle there, it says diagnostic report. So you click on diagnostic report, that brings up your vehicle, okay? View, and that gives you the full report. You can scan, you can swipe up and read through the report. Then it gives you bottom right, share, and then you can just send yourself the email. You can airdrop it, you can send it in Messenger, save to files, whatever you like. That's not a bad function to have. That's pretty good, and it's all on there. So yeah, another impressive little thing on this little unit. Nice one. Can't wait to find out what they're actually going to be charging for this as it happens. It'd be quite interesting to know, and it'd be quite interesting to see an actual side-by-side a sort of comparison table with this against the top scan, unless they're planning on stopping the top scan. I don't know. I think the top scan's a good unit in its own right, and I think this one's probably, like I say, probably going down a slightly different route with regards to the vehicles you can select and what it does, because of the things like heads-up display. So maybe it's just a little bit more biased towards some certain vehicles. Okay, there you have it. Right, as a quick end to the video, it does actually have repair guide, technical service bulletins, the location of the OBD, warning light library, that's on that page there. And if I go into the repair guide, then you would then sort of enter, so Nissan, enter the fault code that you want. You'd enter a fault code into it. There's your repair guide there. So you click on, let's just say Nissan, then you enter a fault code into the box at the top. I haven't got a fault code to enter in, so, and then it would tell you what that fault code is, or it might even give you a ways or means of repairing it. You've got technical service bulletins, so that will tell you if there's anything due on the car, any upgrades and stuff like that. A location, the location of the port. Let's see if it comes up with mine. Let's just put Nissan. They're all jumbled up. They're not in alphabetical order, which is a shame. That's very weird. So it hasn't even got, so in the DL, in that location thing, it doesn't even list, it lists Nissans, but it doesn't even list the Qashqai. I'm not bothered about that, if I'm honest with you. Technical service bulletins, warning light library, so that's just telling you what the warning lights are, what they mean. There'll be a few yeah, there's a couple of pages of them, that's all. And home, yeah, me. There we go. Okay, I'll see you soon. If I do any other videos, I'll put them up on here. Meanwhile, stay safe and catch you on the next one.